Hi everyone, my name is Aileen Wu. I am an Olympic weightlifting coach and this is my reaction to the 2017 CrossFit Games Snatch event. Here we go. Here we have Alessandra Pichelli, 202, feet on the bar, hands on bar, and a little wider stance. She's getting pumped, she's pushing against the barbell. Okay, let's see what happens. Gets under the bar, ooh. She's very forward in front of the bar on the start. The arms are already bent on the start. I don't see her getting a full triple extension. Oh, but she made the second one. Wow. Let's watch both slow. All right, Alessandra Pichelli, feet under the bar, hands on bar. She's getting her grip set. Notice how intentional she is with the spacing of her grip. From here, she's shaking on the barbell. She's getting herself prepped mentally, physically. She's amping herself up. Okay, 202 pounds. She's gonna go for it. Coming up under the barbell, notice that she's picking up the barbell, how over she is on the barbell and that her arms are not straight. Not the best angle to watch the lift from, but it does look like her butt is really high and her back curved. I can't promise that, but that's my guess from this angle. From here, she's picking up the barbell, picking up the barbell, picking up the barbell. Notice the weight is coming forward on her foot a little bit. It looks like the butt's coming up a little higher first. And here you see that kind of recover. It's an interesting, bizarre position because it looks like she's doing this, right? But let's continue to watch it. Here she goes. It's such a bizarre position because it's an interesting angle to watch the lift from, and her arms are just so bent and her back is just so caved. Just a testament to how strong she is. So here she is standing up with the barbell, standing up with the barbell, standing up with the barbell. At least she's keeping it close. At least she's keeping it close. From here, she's going into that jump up and back. Here we go. Gets a nice extension on the barbell, jumping the barbell up. It looks like she favors her right foot because the left foot's moving and the right foot really hasn't. I wonder if her right foot is stronger. Pulling herself down and around the barbell. Also notice, interestingly enough, that there's a little bit more height on the right side than the left side, probably due to the right side pushing off a little bit longer than the left. But notice also she does the pull, drop, receive. And you can see that because you can see the slack between her and the barbell here. She's not pulling herself down and around the barbell the whole time. And then when the barbell comes down, she's not ready for it. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some hip thrust action there that you can't really tell from this angle because you're not watching the lift from the side that caused the barbell to go backwards instead of on top of her. Without seeing that, I'm thinking she may have had a shot where she did continue pulling the whole way. But let's look at lift number 2, which we already know she made. So feet under the bar, but notice she doesn't look at where her feet are before she goes. She kind of puts them down. So whether or not that position matches, I'm pretty sure she doesn't know and I don't know. Feet under the bar. From here, again, like before, she doesn't tighten before she lifts her back or her core, and that barbell pulls her forward off the start. Butt comes up first, weight comes up forward on the foot. And here, still this interesting position, but a better angle to see it at. You can see the back isn't tight. She's curved and she has her arms bent, but it's slightly better. She's patient enough. She gets a little bit more height on the barbell and she's able to receive it better. Let's watch that frame by frame. Picks up the barbell, butt comes up first. Butt comes up first, stands up with the barbell. Weight's already shifted forward on the foot. Here she is clearing her knees. An interesting position still. Back is so bent over the barbell. Arms are so bent. I think it's to keep it close, which she's actually doing a decent job of doing right now. Here we go, transitioning into this jump. She's staying full-footed or trying to, which is good. That gives her a fighting chance. Here she's coming up under the barbell, throwing her head back a little bit, which I don't love. Here we go with this big jump. So here you see that shrug, you see more of that pull. Again, like before, you see the left foot come up first, but here you still see that slack between her and that barbell. After that pull, there's that time. You can see she's not tensioning on that bar that whole time, and she's getting down and around. It's a very loose, not, I don't want to say completely passive thing, but it's almost passive. Bars coming down, it crashes on her and she has to try to tighten up against it and then stand. Let me talk about that a little bit because I think you guys are gonna have some questions, and it's no disrespect, but it's the difference between actively pulling yourself down under the bar on the receiving of a snatch and just dropping and catching. So what a lot of people do when they're doing a lift is they're going through the lift, they put a lot of effort into this pull, and as the bar goes up, so they pull, they drop, and then they catch. So if you pull, drop, and catch when the barbell's coming on you, there's this like, oh, I don't know where the barbell is, and you're gonna have to tension tighten up on the barbell before you stand. And the difference between that and getting this big shrug, you want the big extension, big shrug, followed by this big pull, and as the barbell's coming up and you're going down, you're pulling yourself down and around the barbell, so you never lose contact, or you never not know where you are in relation to the barbell, because you're actively pulling on it the whole way as you push yourself down into that receiving position. Also, there's no crashing moment, because as you're pulling yourself down under the barbell, you're ready for it. You're pushing against it that whole way. So there's no crash, no, oh, now I need to stabilize before I stand, which you see some people lose their lifts there because it comes crashing. They're not ready for it. They didn't time it, or it's too much for them, and then they lose their lift. So keep pulling that whole way as you pull yourself down and around the barbell. Tia-Clair Toomey, 202, feet on the barbell, narrow, hands on barbell. Wow. Let's talk about it. Feet under the barbell, hands on barbell. It seems like this position is intentional. It seems like the feet are also very narrow and very straight ahead. Tightening up. I don't love that she doesn't tighten up before she picks up the barbell. You can see that because you don't see any action of her pushing out against her diaphragm or pushing the back and lats tight. And also notice that off the floor, the butt comes up a little bit and the weight comes up forward on the foot a little bit. I mean, it is a lot of weight. It's 202 on a snatch. So here we go. Barbell comes up, barbell comes up. Looks like the butt's coming up a little faster than the rest of the torso, but not by a lot. Arms are straight. She's pushing back. Love it. Pushing her knees back, pushing her knees back, pushing her knees back. Very solid over the barbell. Bar is very close to her. A little bit early arm bend right here. Just a touch, touch, touch. Transitioning into this jump up and back. Here we go. Hips are coming under the barbell for that double knee bend. She's going into that big extension, that big jump up and back. Here we go, big shrug, pulling, and she pulls herself down and around the barbell. I wanna talk about the tempo of her lift though, and let's watch this at a little faster speed. All right, so let's watch at half speed and then we'll talk about it. So beautiful, right? 202, a lot of weight. But the thing I think she has an opportunity with is in terms of being able to snatch more is I'm not quite sure why the feet are so narrow. Like the good thing about narrow feet on a pull for your clean or your snatch is it literally gives you more height. If you pull wide and you're standing, and if you pull narrow and you're standing, if you pull narrow, you're actually a little bit taller than if you were wide, right? As an exaggeration. So that makes sense. I don't know why they're so straight ahead, but it doesn't seem like on this pull that navigating the knees was so much an issue. But in terms of like that little extra bit to make this lift a little bit better is the speed of the barbell in terms of the tempo differentiation between the beginning and the end of the pull. It is there, but if there were a bigger acceleration at the end going into that jump, it would have given her just a little bit more momentum to either make this lift easier or let her lift more. So watch it again. So bar comes off the ground. And so she does generate momentum, right? But the point at which she accelerates, really, the bar is already here, and she gives it that pop. If she were starting to accelerate here and to give even more acceleration into that pop, I think it would give her a lot more momentum and make this lift easier and let her lift more. Still incredible, 202 pounds, beautiful. Hi everyone, thanks for watching my reaction to this part of the CrossFit Games 2017 Snatch event. If you'd like the video, please like and subscribe below. For any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. If you'd like to work with me to improve your Olympic lifting, you can check me out at www.wulift.com. Thanks guys, have a great day.